Greetings, mortals, and welcome to Celestial in Trouble.
Tisk tisk, tisk tisk. I had to go over to Twitch to find out what was going on. What was this test business people were talking about? Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. And of course, for anyone watching the VOD, they don't get to see the full chat. They just get to see what was showing up on my chat here, which doesn't include what they were talking about. It's just a bunch of emotes. It's just a bunch of random emotes. Okay, so when last we left off, we were going to link the thing. I just went to my page and then didn't copy paste the thing. Let's do that. Alright, we'll go over to Let's Play. And then we're going to go completely off script and we're going to play the horse game. If I say the horse game, do people know what I'm talking about? Is that a thing that people understand in my community? I have no idea whether this is an actual internet phenomenon or if it's just an internet phenomenon with like a couple of random like YouTubers that I happen to follow. Something like that. We're not actually playing that, no. But it would be funny. If only I had the joy necessary to be able to play a game like that, but no such luck. No such luck. Instead, I just have to be a cynical old man and be like, wow, that's really cringe. If they were centaurs, I would play it. That's the thing, is that I want to play it because I like racing games. I hate gacha games, but I do like gacha games. I hate them on a moral level, but I do enjoy them mechanically because the game is meant to be played in a way that I refuse to play it.
3DO.
It's so funny, right? Like, I don't understand why it became I think it became a thing maybe because racing games are fun, but they only exist within... Like, everybody's played a racing game. Like a horse racing game. But people have only played them as a component of a larger game. Chocobo racing, bunny racing, I'm sure there's actual horse racing somewhere. But, like, they're like a mini game that's often like fun to play with, and like you've got like cool breeding mechanics. You get like there's the opponent racing. There's like racing games in every game, but there's very few like big racing games that aren't like simulationist car nonsense, right? Like Gran Turismo and stuff like that, right? So, like, which I don't remember if Gran Turismo is actually one of the simulationist games or if it's more of an arcade-based game. I know that there's a distinction between simulationist and arcade. I just don't know where each title falls on the spectrum, okay? Which is good and proper. Barbie should have a horse racing game. That's good and proper. That brand knows what they're doing. Test is not the right thing. Okay, so did we get enough EXP that we were leaving? No, we don't have enough experience that we're leaving. So we are actually continuing through the Barrows.
Leave it.
So, do we have any space? You know, I'm not going to lie, I thought we were leaving. Okay, so, do I have... Oh god, did I close... What the fuck is this? Did I seriously write these stats down in Notepad? What the hell is wrong with me? Oh my god. I was playing the Necromancer game and I wrote some statistics down on Notepad like a savage. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? Okay, so I don't actually have my recorded values. So we're going to go with I haven't done 6. And we're going to go to 6. Oh, I don't have any sound. That's 36%. Man, I love the Barrows. Okay, that's definitely not true. I've certainly never paid for accept. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I stopped talking to silence my mic, and then as soon as I silenced my mic, I then started talking again. Alright, this is, I think, fixed. But yeah, like, I use Notepad a lot. It's just that if you're writing down, like, 9 numbers from top to bottom, you should probably just do it in Drive. Which, to be fair, I would never actually bother to do. Like, if I'm just writing down the numbers and I'm not doing anything with them, I am just going to put them into Notepad, so... I'm not going to do anything with them as a result of that because I put them there.
There isn't any more.
Like, as a direct consequence. Okay, so everything's at 137 now. Let's see. We have the Thinger one. Do we need to take notes? We don't need to take notes, right? Have we checked 13? We've been to 13. Okay. We definitely don't need notes. Let's see. I think all those others we have done. We're looking for... I mean, I guess we might as well just do this one, right? And this might actually take us to a new one when we finish it. Okay, that's a lot louder when I... Did I pick up the initiate quest? Oh! Did I turn in the quests? I think I did. Yeah, I turned it in. I turned it in and still it wasn't enough.
No. No room.
But yeah, I've been enjoying the Necromancer game sufficiently that I have restarted the game from scratch after having gotten about halfway through the game. Oops. The Thinger quest. That was a mistake. I'm not going to worry about it.
No room.
We need to kill you. That didn't give us enough. The light. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave. And we might not be able to... Okay, we're fine. So, that was completed, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. So, we're going to have to come back into here, but for now, we are on our way out. So we're putting it down at Beacon in Barrow, whatever we're in. This is Barrow 6. And then we are going to TP back to Harmondale. We should have just done a Beacon one, I think. And then we need to do something in Might and Magic 6. Life is good. Yeah, the thing is that I'm less prone to wanting to do the horse game because I know it's a gacha game, so it's like the stat system isn't actually going to be as interesting as I would want it to be. It's not going to be as fun to play because they decided to make it into a gacha game instead of a real game. So now we're moving on. It just was funny because I was watching someone who I don't usually watch, this guy named Northern Lion, who's apparently a popular streamer. I've watched like a couple of random videos. People keep talking about him, but like I never watch any of his stuff really. Anyways, I saw like a little bit of video that he was like started playing this game, but for the first like 10 or 15 minutes of the video, it's just him complaining about gacha games and how bad they are. That's not entirely true. He was also degrading waifu culture, which I think is also appropriate. Let's see here. What am I doing? I need to go somewhere. Which is like I fully agree with. I think it's very weird. The whole waifu thing is a very strange thing. It's like it's the kind of thing that is way too mainstream.
We don't need it.
Okay, let's identify our gear and play with the inventory boss first. And then we can continue on.
I can't learn that.
Need it.
Chop, chop.
Anything of value here. Also, I will be a little loopy. I fell asleep, slept 3 hours, and I woke up at 12:30, so I was planning on taking a nap and then didn't, so we're gonna be a little loopy,
This item.
and that's all good. But yeah, the Necromancer's Tale game is something that I could never stream because it's way too slow. The pacing is too slow. But, ooh! That's useful. This is a very useful thing to have picked up. I'm actually just going to throw this on right now. Because this is okay. But this is such a powerful effect that... Because, like, everybody else has something that is actually legendary, right? Yeah, everybody else has, like, an actual legendary, so this will edit once we get the materials for it. But it's worth equipping just for the effect on its own. Let's see here. Oh, so anyway, so it's a pretty interesting game. It's a bit buggy. There's a few issues with bugs, and it's the kind of game where you have to be willing to kind of dick around with it and not worry about like wasting a bunch of time. One of the things that I actually really like about it is that that is thunder. That I was responding to the chat when I said that. Yes, and it is a game that successfully hits like a niche of like horror as a genre that you don't often see in video games, I don't think. Like, you see stuff that's inspired by it, but you don't see stuff that actually has the vibe of this thing, which is like this sort of like Frankenstein sort of like forbidden knowledge sort of like leading to like the protagonist getting more and more unhinged over time and like getting unhinged, right? and like sort of like your God, what's the? It's not really like it's not genres like that so much, but like the horror thriller genre, right? Of like the God, what's that? Hyde.
Touch the merchant.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, not in the sense of like the multiple personality of it, but in the sense of like the thing that is actually Fight Club's another good example of like the thing that is the horror is the degenerating social capacities and the social relationships of the protagonist as their life kind of starts falling apart because of the source of the horror, right? So, like in Fight Club, it's the Fight Club. In the in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, it's like the whole mad scientist of it all, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that this is an interesting like example of a game that does that really well. There's like a really early game point where a mechanic shift is the first element of like what I would describe as like the sort of like psychological horror of the
It is closed.
of that kind of a theme, which is it happens really early, and I'm not sure if I want to. I don't know if I want to spoil it. Is anybody planning on playing a very slow and plodding Neverwinter Nights style RPG, except you cannot level up, fighting is almost non-existent, and it's just meandering around town talking? It's almost like Neverwinter Nights meets Disco Elysium meets Pathologic. Do I have 2 Yorubas? I might have 2 Yorubas. Probably not. It's probably the first one, but I did have a Yoruba in other save files as well. I can check the thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Again, it's not that huge a spoiler. Okay, it's mute for me for a few seconds if you really care about like a very minor mechanical spoiler for this random video game. Okay, so this early on you get this thing where the mechanically the game gives you. Yes, we have 2 Yorubas. Okay, if you come back, go away again, because I haven't said anything yet. I haven't said the spoiler. I'll give a thumbs up on the spoilers. So, early on, after you start doing some shenanigans, you unlock a mechanic in the game that doesn't display it. It doesn't talk about it at all. It just kind of happens, where there's a bunch of people wandering around town who you can't talk to, right? They don't have any dialogue. They're just kind of exist to fill out the town. They're meandering around town. This is a very normal thing, right? And after a certain point in the game, very early in the game, they go from being uninteractable to, if you click on them, there's a pop-up that says, do you want to attack this person right now? Do you want to attack this person? If anybody sees you, it'll be bad, but maybe you should attack them. It's crazy. Like, to have that happen, and it's like, there's no reason for this. Like, it's like, at this point in the game, there's no reason why I would need to attack some random person. I don't need to do that, right? But it speaks to the protagonist's mental state, where these people go from uninteresting, I have nothing to do with these people, to this is potentially a resource that I can use, right? Even though it's just potential, there is nothing that I can really do with these people. There's no reason to do it. As far as I could, I mean, maybe, I guess you could, they probably have money. You could probably steal money from them if you killed them. But, like, it's just this interesting change that happens mechanically. I'll give the thumbs up now. And it's just cool. I think that was a cool thing, and they've continued to do cool stuff with the genre that I'm happy about. I think that it's fun. So, anyway, so I've been enjoying the game. It took me a while. I was into it at first, and then slowly I got kind of like, okay, I'm wandering around quite a lot and not making a lot of progress. And then, like, I cleared through, like, 3 chapters at once because I was doing all of the things for multiple chapters at once, which is why everything was going so goddamn slow. And then things started picking up again, and I've just been really enjoying it. So I've restarted the game because the character that I chose to make was completely socially incompetent and physically incompetent, and was a walking brain. And appropriate for the genre, right? But really struggling to make my dreams come true with a character who is completely incapable of making anything happen outside of their own head. Okay, so we were doing, I remember now, we did the quest for, actually, you know, it's tempting to say we were going to do Mire the Damned, but we weren't going to do Mire the Damned because we just completed the last quest for these people, and turning in quests takes priority, which means that I believe we can go to the thing and just plop 3 crystals down in a row, which is going to almost certainly level us up. We're going the wrong direction. I know what direction I'm heading. So we do have permission to go into the Oracle.
I love the taste of blood.
Power on, all system functional, yada yada yada. Okay. So where are our Oracle orbs? There. Do we have 3 of these, don't we? Yes. How much EXP did that give us? Not quite enough. Oh, Might Magic 6 is, like, almost done. We are, like, very close to finished in 6. Like, we've been progressing through 6 quite fast. We do still have the entire Mire of the Damned to do, but that's the only thing that we have to do other than Dragon Sand in the last area. So we are very, very close to finishing up here. Okay, so we need 1 more memory module, which means that we can just go straight to Mire of the Damned. Cool. I was thinking that when we did that, we would get enough EXP from those to take us to the next zone, but it didn't happen. But yeah, we finished up. We finished up the vast bulk of the game. The Mire of the Damned tends to be pretty much the last place that I do. And,
Ready to use.
Today is no exception to that. This is a Plagueborn Spectre. I don't know if we'll kill it by the time it gets to us. It's pretty far away. Yeah, we're fine. Spectres are pretty well leveled. that a... Those are, I think, out of range. Let's cast Invis. That's not what I wanted. Oh, right. I'm gonna fall out of the sky. Right. We can get back in the sky. You know what? Do I just want to walk through here blasting? Because nothing has ranged attacks. That could be kind of a fun way to handle Buyer. Let's just do it. We can swap you to Dragon Breath. And then... Oh, wait, nope, you do have ranged attacks. The things on the ground are dangerous. The flyers are trivial, but the meelees are on the ground are dangerous. Do I have a quest I can turn in here? I don't believe so, no. I just triggered all of my second lives by hitting with a single goddamn Dragon Breath. You know, these things happen. I guess we should just cast Flash. Didn't even need it. It was on the ground. Okay. Did I sell? I guess I probably did, right? Okay, I sold some of my stuff, but I didn't really fully clear out my inventory. That's fine. We're 12% of the way through this initial zone. And we need to remember that there is a group that will spawn if we walk around. I think I am going to basically just chill on ground level.
Want something?
Rather than go flying. Let's see. Do we want to do... It can. I know that it in vanilla, it can happen if you find a preset version of it. So if you find a, and I don't know that Yoruba has a set spawn location. I don't think it does. I like the response of just merge issues. That right there, that's just merge being merge. merges as merge does. So where is the hostel? What level are you in? Wait, what? What's an apprentice mage doing here? Is this supposed to be a guard? Huh. So the way the way to make them duplicate is basically you have to find a random one first, right? So with the example of like whatchamacallit, of my brain is incapable of remembering names right now. All names are not belong to us. The dagger. If you get the dagger first and then you go back just randomly, and then you go back to the dungeon that it's in, it'll be there again. You can also just pick it up from that an infinite number of times, right? Because in 2 years the dungeon will reset, and then you can just Mordred, and then you can just pick up another copy of it. Yeah.
You got that one.
Oh, jeez. Rude. But yeah, so basically anything that has like a preset spawn, if you find the preset spawn first, it will not drop randomly because you'll have eaten up the thing. But it still exists once it's been spawned in its preset location. It'll always be in its preset location. We need to be a bit careful here because there are random mages here that are not hostile, but act like they're hostile. Yeah, I think I ran into it, like, accidentally as a kid a few times. I don't know that I ever did it deliberately. But I think that on some of my files, I ended up, like, going back to dungeons that I had already cleared. And because some of my save files were just that long, it had been 2 years. I would dick around a bunch in, like, arenas and stuff like that. And I was like a little kid when I first started playing. Little kid is not correct. I was probably, I don't know, like 12. But like I was a kid when I was first playing it. So who knows what kind of nonsense I was doing. I think, oh, you know what it probably is? I probably got myself arrested by casting Armageddon. And I don't mean that deliberately. I mean, I probably cast Armageddon and got myself arrested. I think at the time I was big on doing like evil runs. Like when I was a kid. I was like, ooh, let me do evil things. I think evil things are cool. And now as an adult I play as like a fucking pacifist when I play Dark Souls. You know, it's just the transition is a sizable one. Ooh, that is way more. That was way more of a problem than I thought it was going to be. Who's next? Oh, look at that! Bolster level in Might and Magic 8. Yeah, but I like the idea of just being evil. Also, I like the idea of like the ultimate dark magic. I was very disappointed in it because of the fact that I think that when I first was playing the game and I got access to that spell, I'm pretty sure that Armageddon was failing to kill the peasants. It definitely was failing to kill the goblins, which was incredibly underwhelming. It's like, ah, yes, there's still all the goblins alive for some reason. After I just cast Armageddon. That's embarrassing. What am I even doing with my time? Yes, I am a very powerful dark wizard. Maybe I have such little respect for wizards because when I was a kid, I loved wizards, and so now I associate wizards with being 12. I just associate it with like edgy teenagers. Not even edgy teenagers, pseudo edgy pre-teenagers. That's what it is.
Leave it. We don't need it.
That's very funny. Ugh. The kind of stuff that we like did to get like the most underwhelming results. I say did, and then I think about the entire like scope and breadth of my channel, and I go, okay, so the kind of stuff that I do to get incredibly underwhelming results is pretty funny. Like, did you know that if you spend multiple in-game days moving advancing time forward, you can slowly and laboriously kill your way through like any world map? Is exactly the kind of thing that seems incredibly overpowered when you're 10. Let's see. In theory, it should work on anything, right? Because if you advance time by an hour, you gain SP back only because you have like SP increasing items, right? You would need a thing that's allowing you to regen SP over time. It's not triggering an actual rest. It's just advancing time by an hour. The thing that heals the enemies is resting. Like doing an actual rest, not advancing time, which is a different mechanic. So my thinking would be that basically resting is treated in some ways like you're reloading the whole zone. But enemies don't regenerate over time, they only regenerate on rest or on zone. They probably did, just because 8 didn't work. At all. I still remember being annoyed finding out that like the actual hard cap for your skills was 60 in 8 as opposed to it being the soft cap. So basically
Business was a pleasure.
in the earlier games you could basically get your magic skills way higher than 60 because you had artifact and you had thinger that would stack. No, you could do it in 7 too, definitely. 100% you could do it in 7 as well. It was a specific 8 thing. Because I remember when I did my run of 8, it messed me up.
Welcome. Your supplies are ready.
There's no shot that 7 is
A quiet room.
the only that 7 has a hard cap where if you have so basically you can only level it up to 60, right? But if you equip gear, it'll Let's see. Well, Arms Mastery is a different system entirely. Arms Mastery doesn't work the same way. Like Arms Mastery was actually increasing your skill, whereas the way that skill boosts for casting skills worked was it just gave you 50% of your value, right? So it was not meaningfully the same thing. If I had to guess, I would say that Arms Mastery was probably acting like if it doesn't let you go above 60, then Arms Mastery was probably behaving like you were just putting individual points in. But like the other thing is not behaving that way. We were heading to Regna, I think. We have this quest, but we already turned it in. Eclipse. Sink the fleet. I think that it worked in 7 too. I could in theory be wrong there, but I don't think that I remember having a problem in 7. Though admittedly I didn't play 7 as much as an adult. So it wouldn't have been something that I would run into as easily. But you get past the cap pretty easily. Like getting past 60 is real easy because like especially if you were checking like spirit, I feel like I would have noticed on my druid run, right? The run that I did with the melees when I had the druid, like my spirit skill was definitely high enough that I would have run into Like, what do I need to have, like, to get up to there? I guess I would need, what, somewhere between, like, 25 and 30, I think. It's about 25, I think. Did 7 just not have any artifacts for Dinger? I'm trying to think if there are any artifacts in 7 that even give skills. Because the Spirit Ring isn't an artifact. The Spirit Ring is just a normal ring. Yeah, but Wallace does, that's not the same kind of effect. The boost to those kinds of skills is fundamentally different than the boost that the other things are giving. Let's see. This is from 8, right? So the Ruler's Ring gives dark. So you would have to find an item of dark magic to try to combine with the Ruler's Ring. That checks out. It'll be very funny if I was complaining about Might Magic 8 this whole time and it was actually 7 that broke the thing. The Fairy Ring isn't a artifact. It's just a unique item. It's a unique ring, but it's not an artifact ring. Let's see. I'll have to load up Might and Magic 7 at some point and take a look. I probably still have it installed. Where was I going? Ragna. Let's see. Cloak of the Sun also isn't an artifact. That's the thing. There's a lot of unique items in... There's a lot of unique items that are not artifacts in Might and Magic 7. It's kind of wild how many there are, right? Like, there's so many random items that give you skills, but none of them are artifacts. Except the Ruler's Ring, apparently. And some other random stuff. I think that I feel like they stack. I feel like I would have noticed on my Save the Queen run, even. If I couldn't stack the things, right? Oh wait, no, the Save the Queen run I wouldn't, because my cleric wouldn't equip a weapon. Okay, we are popping into a boat. Ding ding!
Let's go in.
Okay. Let's make this happen. Oh, right. I have the thing active.
We've done it.
Okay, we need to switch you back to shrapnel for a second. Because I would prefer not to kill myself here. Okay. Okay, let's save this again. Let's try this without, like, literally obliterating our party. Okay. I guess now I've aggroed the ones that are over here, so I might as well.
Yes, we've done it.
Okay. Okay, monsters are weak and can no longer resurrect. I could just leave, but this is more fun. Okay. Alright.
Ready.
There we go. And we are, like, two-shotting these things, so there is that. Alright. Next game we play is going to be Might and Magic 7, just to check. I wonder if I actually have... I probably have it installed. I can just check now. I'm gonna check this now. I'm gonna find Might and Magic 7 on my hard drive. Like, is it just on Steam? Do I have Might and Magic 7 on Steam? Or do I have to... I have 6 on Steam. It's not here. What is this game company called? 3DO. Do I not have Might and Magic 7 installed? Do I not have it installed? I'm looking for Might and Magic 7 on my hard drive. I might not have Might and Magic 7 installed. Huh. That's crazy. How could I not have Might and Magic 7 installed? I do have... I have Might and Magic 7 showing up here. Okay, I don't know where it is, but... Oh, this is Maestro. That doesn't help me at all. Huh. Okay. Okay, well, I'd have to reinstall it because I have the Maestro mod equipped, apparently. And I don't even remember what the Maestro mod is or why I have it installed. Excuse me. Where on earth is that? I have no idea where that's installed. It's probably in the downloads folder somewhere. Okay. Anyway, we're going back. We're going back to Thinger. Because Maestro mod might change the way that the artifacts work, so I can't test with any degree of reliability. Okay. So, we should be able to just turn in some quests here. And this is where we get... Yeah, I have no idea when I was playing it, but I do have it installed. GM disarm. Okay, this is the final inn, I think?
Join the party.
So we'll have a couple of quests that we
Any
can
delicacy you
do
like.
here. That's interesting. Okay, so the fake report.
Join the party.
Okay. Way ahead of you, boss. Way ahead of you. Okay. I'm gonna just use a stone giant. And then we have like no resources to speak of in terms of income. This is useful. That'll be very useful. Do I crystallize? Crystallize is pretty cheap. Okay, we got the troll trainer. Lose 3 recruits. I have just lightning shard. Let's see. I have a slightly better economy than they do. And if I use this, I'll only lose 1 recruit, so I might as well just do that. Do I use full moon? I will use full moon. I fed them the thing that they killed me with. Get rid of work overtime. Let's see. And do I want to do it now? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna shift when they have a little bit higher of a wall. Actually, I guess I'll shift when I have something that I can do to do damage to the wall. Get rid of this. There we go. Okay, we need 3 more. I just realized that I have made a mistake in that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get rid of parity. I don't think I need it. They might just start going out of control here in a second, but probably won't. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're now shifting, and then we can do. We don't need rock stompers yet. We can go ahead and use a lava jewel. It's funny that neither side has gotten any increases to their query yet. They have 1 wall, which is perfect. That gives us the ability to maximize the gains out of Corrosive Cloud. We can go ahead and use Minotaur. And get a nice little boost out of that. They get a -1 to my query, which doesn't happen because I don't have any query. Then I think I do just use up Rock Stompers here, even though it doesn't affect their query. Because I have nothing better to do, and it does do a lot of damage. It's better to do the damage into their tower than it is to do the other thing. Do I Motherload? Yes. I'm going to Motherload into Dwarven Miners rather than the inverse. And it would have been nice to be able to prevent that, but... So we Fire Ruby, and then we Fairy. We deal 8 damage straight to their tower. Deal 12 damage straight to their tower. They do 5 damage straight to their tower, you know? Don't hate that. We technically have lethal right now. Let's see. Dungeon isn't less than their dungeon. I guess I'll just use an emerald. Then I'm going to toss the big wall. Okay. Use the troll trainer. We can use a rock launcher. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite do what we want it to do. We're not quite there yet. If we can get another thing that does damage, then I'm going to get rid of the Great Wall. Let's see. We'll just use Harmonic Ore. Harmonic Vibe, so we now have 4 income now. If we can get a dragon, we can just end this immediately. Okay, if they don't boost their tower, we win. Wow, they are really edging us here. Okay, there we go. That was quite a lot. Okay, so I don't think that there's any more of these, so I think that we can turn in... Oh wait, we haven't done the one in Balthazar's Lair. There should be one in Balthazar's Lair. There might not be an inn down here. There might just be the inn outside. But I assume that there's an inn in here. Why am I wandering all around? I'm going to check whether I've got it done or not yet. That's the first thing to do, is just check. It's going to take so much longer to meander around that place. There we go. There we go.
No, there isn't any room. No room.
Okay. That is honestly not that impressive. But is it enough EXP? It sure is. So that's enough EXP, and we have a little bit more in Might and Magic 6. So Might and Magic 6 is where we should go again. So we can just pop right back to our Mire of the Dam thing. And go Yar-Hoo. And oh. That implosion's going hard. Like, legitimately, that's a pretty hard-hitting spell at this point. Oh, some of the right way. Okay. Alright, we have another one of these. I'm gonna actually move my thing over to here. That way I can just come do this when I have time. It doesn't matter right now, because we still do need to do the pedestal in Sweetwater. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end game here. Kind of like all over the place. Like finishing one of the Arco Mage things is fairly indicative that we're starting to get pretty far in 8 as well. Okay. Concerning. Everything's fine. Oh, concerning. Okay, we got that one. Save the game. And we should be able to get... I should be able to get ourselves the rest of this place done pretty fast. The important bit is finishing off the skeletons, because they do have ranged attacks. Everything else is not a concern or a threat. Okay. Shadow Harpy Witch. Okay.
I have too much.
I think that we have a bunch of space that we're not utilizing, and that certainly seems like the case, yes.
Yes, we've got it.
Ooh. There's more over there. Ooh. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy. It's so funny, like, just being able to plow through things from afar like this. Like, if I was doing melees, even if I was strong enough to be one or two shotting these enemies, I'd still have to run all the way to them. It's just kind of funny to see how, like, how involved it is. Okay. Cleared you out. Easy peasy. Who dis?
Who wants some? Who wants some?
Okay. Ooh. So, I think there's a chest here. Weirdly, the reason that I know there's a chest here is that I think that this chest
There isn't any room.
has an item in it that's required to finish. It's like one of these chests, I think it might be that one, is required to complete the Chaos Conspiracy. There's just a random item that you need, and it's in that chest. And I remember distinctly, like, running into a brick wall where I had no idea how to complete the game because I just missed that chest when I walked through here. Ooh. The scroll or urn. I feel like it was a scroll of some sort. God damn it, I didn't save, did I? I didn't save. I was too busy looting. Okay, let's cast Levitate. Let's also cast Mist Form. Oh shit, the ghosts are gonna fall in the water. I'm gonna reload. I forgot about the ghosts falling in the water. How do I want to handle this? I'm actually going to come at this from the other side. I don't want to approach this from the water side. Let's go into the thing, actually. I think it'll be fun to go back through here. We'll see if there's more spawns than just the ones that we already got. I don't think these are spawns, I think these are just...
Who's next?
Oh, Scouring Pearl. Implosion outdoors is so OP. because the floor does not block line of sight. Like, it doesn't block your vision in the same way, so as soon as you get in range, you're just like, oh, boop, boop, boop.
Who wants some?
Man, I thought the indirect fire from Meteor Swarm was fun, but Implosion is way cooler. Okay, who does?
So I need to adjust my thing again.
You'd think I would have replaced this cable by now. It's so irritating that you can't just replace cables anymore. I mean, you can, but it requires a degree of technical sophistication that I don't really have. I'd have to, like, actually cut a new cable. Not being able to unplug this end of the cable is some bullshit, and it's just some bland obsolescence nonsense. Because the cables are obviously the like weakest link of the entire structure. God, consumerism as a concept is such a just terrible one. It's real bad. We've got problems. Oh right, yes, I was planning on walking around. That's fine. I'll go up to the top here just because it's an easy way to.
Who's next? Who's next?
Deal with this situation. Wait, how many? Why am I not? Did I not save after I cast this one? It couldn't have worn off already, right?
Who wants some? Who wants some?
Yes.
Let's just save. I should really start visiting into these packs. It'll save me time and energy. So we have a nice pack here.
We've done it.
Okay, Summer's Toast. I'm actually legitimately curious, like, how much. This is something that I think about a lot in general, but like I don't think about it necessarily in the actual scope of the problem as much as you'd think I would. Is like how much of the economy, ignoring the money element, just thinking of the actual productive capacity of the economy, right? Well, we don't need to get into the finance sector; it's bullshit. But if we just think about the actual productivity of the economy, I'm actually curious how much of it is actually just complete bullshit.
Nice shot.
Like, how much productive capacity is just duplicated capacity for the purpose of maximizing the amount of product that's sold, as opposed to, like, just making a thing that's good. So, like, obviously the best practice for these kinds of things, these like computer accessories, is for them to have an easily replaceable cable, because the cable is such a massive failure point, right? Like, the cable is going to fail first every single time. The rest of this device is not going to. You could drop this device in water, and it wouldn't fail as fast as the cables are going to drop. That might be a slight exaggeration. But, like, it's pretty hard to make this component of the device break before the cable fails, in a very significant way. So, when you think about people buying new headsets, what percentage of headset sales are just someone replacing the wire on a headset that can't have its wire replaced? Or can't have it conveniently replaced, right? The person does not have the skill set necessary to replace the wire, or they just are too lazy, which is fair. Like, I'm vaguely aware of what would be involved, and it sounds like a huge pain in the ass. I think I just killed myself there. That is a reflector. Okay, so let's clear this side first.
Who wants some?
And then
Beats me.
we can now do this and this. And for my purposes, I've purchased my first cable once in my life. Or my first, like, headset. I've purchased exactly one of those, right? Every single headset that I've ever purchased since that point has been just replacing a cable, right? Like, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. The number of maybe I've bought one other headset that I needed for some sort of niche utility, right? Like, I was in the wrong country. But, like, the vast majority of my headset purchases have literally just been with the intention to change a cable. Like, and I have to buy a new headset once every couple of years, I think, right? So that seems kind of crazy to me. It also explains, I guess, to a degree, why the wireless headsets tend to be so, like, ludicrously expensive, because they don't have to be. The reason that I know that they don't have to be is that if you go to, like,
Who wants some?
if you go to the right section of Best Buy you can find the $15 headsets that are wireless, right? That's where I got this, right? And I got that like a year ago. That was recent. They still exist, but like the base price for them in every other section of every store on Earth is like $70 or something like that, right? Like the wireless ones just start later, and my guess would be that the reason for that is just because they don't have that easy point of failure. So the consumer is going to be able to use them for way longer. So they want to discourage the proliferation of wireless headsets by just pricing people out of them. And I would use my wireless headset, but unfortunately it can't run wired. And I have a Bluetooth adapter for this computer, and I don't remember where it went. It wandered off somewhere. And so I don't actually have it installed. Which means that I can't just plug in that thing. But that is probably the solution to my woes at the moment. Because I don't need the mic anymore. Because I have an actual mic, so I don't need a mic on the headset. Okay. Go invis, loot the joint. Pop over here. It's also kind of just amazing how many like industries have just been fully killed over time. Like proper tailoring and like cobbling are like basically non-existent in the entire Western world because the production of clothing has been
No room.
like relegated to Bangladesh. So there's like very few countries on Earth that have people who have the ability to make clothing
Who wants some?
in any meaningful capacity. Like, which also means that you don't have anybody who can fix them to any realistic thing. Like, one of the things that's kind of interesting is that, like, if you look at photos from, like, 100 years ago, random people on the street had better fitting suits than billionaires have today. Because there just isn't a place that the billionaire can go to get a suit fitted because it's a dead art. It's just dead. There isn't anybody who knows how to do it because everybody went out of business. Like, that whole business, there was no apprentices to take up the mantle because just the entire tailoring business is gone in the entire Western world. So you can't get a good suit because there's just no one with the expertise to make it. When everything comes out of a factory, doesn't just cause problems for, you know, for poor people. Rich people also lose access to the thing because if you don't have, you know, if you don't have 10,000 tailors in your country anymore, you can't get the 1 in 10,000 tailor. You know what I mean? Like, the quality of who exists is like a random dude. I'm trying to remember. There's some like incredibly critically important industry where there's like a dude who's just responsible for like a third of the United States, and if that dude dies, then there just won't be anyone to pick up the mantle because nobody knows how to do the thing. There's just nobody who knows the actual craft anymore. And we're losing a lot. We're losing a lot of crafts to that. I feel like we're starting maybe to like undo the damage a little bit, but like factory shoemaking has actually like led to such a destruction of the like art that it's again a situation where the kinds of shoes that a billionaire is going to wear are going to be less well-fitting than the kinds of shoes that any random schlub would have had 100 years ago, because they would have had someone nearby who fitted the shoe to them, right? Like, it's just kind of wild to think that like the median peasant might have had better shoes than Jeff Bezos. And that's not like an exaggeration. Like, that's not like a joke. That's just the world we live in, where there's nobody who can make shoes.
No room.
No, like, shoes are a very custom item, right? And we just don't have anybody who can make them. So, you know, there isn't a high quality like cobbler that you can go to. Anyway, it's just kind of an interesting dynamic. Because for a long time, like, there was a huge distinction between like the tailoring and the this and the that was available to the wealthy and what was available to people who are not wealthy. And the complete destruction of skilled labor has really done a number on the ability for the ultra wealthy to even spend their money on anything. Like, not even just the ultra wealthy, just like the regular wealthy, someone who's like a millionaire, not like a tens of millionaire, just like a regular ass millionaire. Like, what are you going to spend your money on that's actually high quality? There's just nothing left. All the stuff that you would get is a lost art now. It's kind of interesting.
I have too much. No. There isn't any room.
No.
There isn't any room. No, there isn't any room.
I'm trying to think of like
There isn't any room.
like a class of artisans that there's actually a ton of work for. And I feel like visual artists are kind of like the last surviving artisans. And they're fucked. Like, visual artists are going to be replaced on a corporate scale by generative AI 100%. Because it doesn't matter if it's garbage. This is the important thing that people don't realize about AI. Factory-made shoes are garbage. The shoes that every human on Earth wears now are garbage. They are so much worse than what a cobbler from your town could make you if you had a cobbler in your town. But they're cheap and easy to mass produce, and corporations can control the entire supply chain. So there are exclusively factory-made shoes at this point, right? The concept of a cobbler was destroyed by the creation of an inferior product, an objectively inferior product. Top to bottom, there's never been a case where the factory-made shoes were good. They were always bad. They've been bad the whole time. Cobblers made better shoes. And yet, cobblers don't exist anymore. Right? The same's true for tailoring, right? For tailoring, this insane factory setup where we make a bunch of clothes that don't fit anybody, like in a half, like on the opposite side of the world, and then just send it over. That whole process makes inferior product. It's just objectively inferior to having a tailor who makes your clothing for your town, right? And so that's an important thing to remember when it comes to generative AI. It doesn't matter that it's garbage. It doesn't matter how bad it is, because that's not what the profit motive is about. The profit motive does not give you quality. Quality of product is not a... I think we might actually need to kill those things in order to get 100%, so we're probably not getting 100% on this map. There's 4 pseudo-hostile creatures over here, where they're hostile but they're not actually attacking. And I think those are going to prevent us from getting completion. Because I think we actually have killed all of the real hostiles. Let's see. I mean, no, doesn't matter. It's against the rules. It's against the rules. We're not killing what are functionally peasants.
Sure.
They even have a peasant model. Let's see.
This item is weak. This item is weak.
This item's weak.
Worthless. Leave it. Worthless. Worthless.
The shoe thing matters
We don't need
to me in particular because, like, the factory, like,
We don't need
setting
it.
shoe
We don't need it. We don't need
destroyed,
it. This
like,
item's weak.
destroyed my wife's health for a long time, like, on its own.
We don't need
Because she had high arches that collapsed during her childhood, which led to huge amounts of problems, like foot problems, back problems, like so many problems in her life. She had so many health issues for decades as a direct consequence of the fact that we don't have cobblers anymore. And that is a thing that is happening to a ton of people on Earth every day that, like, it would not happen if we had shoes that were made for our feet as, like, a default expectation. And that was the default expectation for, like, all of human history. And now it's just not anymore. Whoops. Okay, not all of human history. People didn't wear shoes for some of human history. For basically all of human history. Alright, we need to... Let's go kill a dragon, huh? Because I don't think we have any quests that we can just pick up and do right now. We do have this.
I have too much. No room.
There isn't any room.
Right.
Carry it.
It would make a degree of sense for me
There's no
to
room.
resolve my lack of inventory space
too much.
issue. I'll get around to it eventually. Okay, so get in the green. We're gonna save the game. Oh wow, okay. You know, I was expecting you to last longer, not gonna lie. Mission successful. Let's go turn in this quest. And this is a paladin quest. Do I have any paladins?
Old Master Nikolai Ironfist, Prince and heir to the throne of
Okay.
Enrock.
There we go. Might and Magic 7. We're going back to the Barrows. Okie dokie. So, save the game. We'll just save it under... What am I doing? Okay, wait. Before we do this... What time is it? It's 12:36. Okay, you know what? We will clear out... Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. We'll... It's the Barrows. It's not like I'm going to get a bunch of loot or anything, right? Okay. Okay.
No room.
No room.
No room. No room.
Can't carry it. No room. Can't carry no room. There is no room. No room. No room.
No room.
No room.
I have
no
too much.
Room.
No
Can't
room.
carry it.
I have too much.
Something that takes up 3 slots. It's way easier. Okay.
I have too much. No room.
Okay. So inventory 1 is just full. Okay, this is a useful inventory for me. This one will be useful as well. Go. Okay. So we can save the game. Save this under danger. We have this to do. Go up here. Alright, leave here. I don't know how many more we... Oh, Jesus! So it does seem to just take you to a random one. Scared the shit out of me. This is where I was expecting to come out the first time I did this, but then when I didn't, I was like, oh, I guess I don't come out here. Oh, shit! Oh, you are not even... Oh, God. I should have just got up on the top as soon as I got in there. That was very funny. Okay. Did I do the inventory management portion of this already? Sure hope I did. Alright, let's save this. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, hello. Is there an enemy right there?
Yes, we've done it.
Okay. Oh god, that's a reflector. God damn it. God dang it. Is it not random? Is there some reason that it's... No, it is random. Okay. So, let's go to 11, I guess. From 2, we can get to 14 or 5. I don't know if we've done 5 or not. Let's try 5. We have done 5. Go to 9, I guess. 9 is one of the exterior ones, actually. We don't do 9. Okay, 5. Because I think we need like 4. Did we do 15? Yes. There's 4 though. Okay, so 4 is this one. Let's try to burn this one down before it. There we go. Let's swap to Destroy Undead.
Ready.
Everything in here is undead. Destroy Undead hits for 54k. Not too shabby.
We've done it.
Can't just head them off.
It's down.
Okay, that one's toast.
No room. No room. There isn't any room.
Let's swap to prismatic light actually. Because I'm gonna probably want to just.
No room.
What are you casting? You're using Implosion, I think. Let's go to Inferno.
Ready. No room, no room. I have too much.
It is down.
I don't know.
Beats me. Can't carry it.
Okay, I think that's fully empty.
Can't carry it.
Okay.
No room. There isn't any room.
Okay, we are weak. And I think I'm gonna just plop you down.
We've done it.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's down.
They will come around corners.
No room.
Okay.
No room. Can't carry it.
So, that's no. I think this
There
is
isn't any room.
This is full.
There isn't any room.
Okay, that's gonna need some alteration. This inventory is workable.
No room.
Go. So that inventory is full. This inventory is not.
There isn't any room.
Okay. Gives us a decent bit of space to play with. Can I get in the green here? Probably not, right? Okay. I've only got like half the dungeon filled at this point, so.
Done it.
we should be able to leave whenever we want now. Right, there's enemies inside of this as well. I'm not going to open this yet. Okay, we got a nice... clean attack there.
Yes, we've done it.
Thought I was going to get in and out of there clean, but I did not. There is a boss right here, which is a bit concerning. Can I get them to merge it from here? It doesn't look like it. Do I just want to... Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm gonna just save. Go. I guess I could just save right here. Let's just save right here. There's no reason not to. We'll just save this under danger. And then we can just clear things out.
We've done it.
Oh shit. Yes, there's a swapper. And I got all my sound settings screwed up again. It's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's not fine, give me a second. It's not fine. Ooh. That's pretty nice. That right there.
Ready.
It's pretty good. I'm kind of surprised that isn't hitting. I'm basically looking to get that to reflect like that. Unfortunately, getting it to reflect like that involves standing in a position that... Oh god.
Nice shot.
Okay, Prismatic Light gets the kill. And then we can open you. Wow. Exposing myself to their attacks while not killing them, not being able to hit them with my own. That's some top tier Arctolia gameplay right there. Okay. 100% cleared.
There isn't any room.
How are we doing, actually? Okay, bolster level here is still the highest. Oh god, there's 3 chests.
I have too much. No room.
I think we're actually going to... What time is it? It's 6 a.m. Perfect. We're going to just put down a beacon here. I'm just gonna be lazy because we have the beacons. We might as well use them. So we can't TP to Erathia. And
Can I help you with anything?
clear out the obvious
This item is weak. This item is weak.
junk.
We don't need it.
Jump.
Abandoned Temple map. This is level 328.
Jump.
Okay.
We don't need it.
Oh, it does have the highest light magic of any item that I've found so far, I think, so I might hold on to that. My eyes are tired. I think I might end up needing to end early today. Because if I don't, I think I'm going to give myself a migraine staring at the screen for too long. I need to take a nap. I need
Thanks.
to do
Come again.
but I should be able to get my schedule back in order over the course of this week. It's been basically an issue where, like, you know, me and my wife have both had our sleep schedule disrupted by
Need
the
a new
fact
weapon?
that she's been coughing all night. So it's like,
This item's weak.
since I'm relying on her to sort of like be able to fall asleep, like I'm physically dependent on her being in the bed in order for me to be able to sleep at a regular time.
We don't need it. This item is weak.
That causes
This item
problems,
is weak.
but I think that she's been able to sleep at a normal time the last couple of nights. It's just that I'm still out of sync
Leave it.
with
Leave
with
it.
her, so I should be able to resync up sometime this week, and then once
Thanks.
that
Come
happens,
See anything you want?
once that happens, I should be able to keep that maintained for a while. Ugh. Yeah, it took years, but
Sure.
you know, it you know, eventually, I did get the ability to mostly sync up my schedule
Leave it.
with her. We are mostly there. We're mostly there. Yeah, being able to like have a regulated schedule on my own is still that's a no-go. We don't have any progress
Thanks a
toward
lot.
that ever being a thing. But you know, who knows? Maybe one of these days that'll be a
Need a new weapon?
It's possible, you know, my brain chemistry is going to change as I get older. We'll just have to see.
Thanks. Come again.
See anything you want?
Thanks a lot.
Okay. So, we've gotten some orbs. I guess we should probably just teleport back in there and get this
No room.
section of dungeon cleared in terms of loot. Let's try to loot the entire
No.
Barrows.
I have too much.
Oh, we've got 4 scouring pearls. That's pretty solid. Four scouring pearls is a lot of scouring pearls. We also have so many horseshoes. I should probably use some of those, huh? Yeah, let's get a barrel 4. Ooh. And loot this. This. Get the stick. Grab whatever's over here. Is there another quest item in here? Probably not. Alright. So I think that we are broadly done in here. Yes. So we can go to number 3. We've done 1, 2. We're in 4. So we've done 5. Okay. Well, that'll be fine. Okay. Oopsies. Whoopsie. Nope. Okay, we can leave now if we want. There. Right on this. Okay. Okay. That's a wrap there. Got that cleared.
No room.
How are we doing on EXP? We got basically none
No
there.
room.
That's fine
No
though.
room. I have.
We do need to train
I have too much.
sometime in the near future. So we've gotten from 1 to 6.
No room. No room.
So we need to
No,
check
too much.
like 7 through 10. And there might be one above 10 that we don't have. So we have access to 8 and 10 right now. I believe 10 we've already done, but I'm not positive that we have. So let's check 10. Okay. And then we're going back to 3. Okay, so we've done 4. Let's do 8.
Let's invest. Yes, we've done it.
62%.
Yes, we've done it. There isn't any room.
Okay. Alright, we've cleared this. And that is one more Barrow done. We have gained like no EXP.
No room.
But we've cleared out quite a few dungeons.
No room. No room.
We can check 13, 14, 15. All in one go here. 15. We can check 6 as well, but I'm pretty sure we've done it considering. Okay. We can go back to 11. One, 2, 13, 6, 13. Okay, so let's see. Where is Barrow 7? Did we do 11? Yes. Okay, so let's do 14. $12 from here. Oh boy. We have not cleared 12 yet. It's so funny. The ability to just get that second life just lets me consistently get through the initial burst of damage. Where it's like, okay, I'm gonna take
I have too much. I have too much.
a
I have
shit
too
ton
much.
right here.
No room. I have too much.
No
But then
room.
once I've taken that shit ton of
No
damage,
room. No room. No, there isn't any room. No room.
No room.
No room.
okay. And I believe what happens here is this. There is a boss here. It is Swift. Fuck. We're gonna load the autosave. Life is sad. We should have been able to get out of there. Where are we going? 12. I'm actually gonna end this.
I bet it's going to be bad.
Because I'm a coward.
Got that one.
Oh, that's a... Oh. Wasn't paying enough attention. I should have noticed that that was a boss and accounted for it.
Great.
Okay, so alright, so clear the first bit. You know what? I'm gonna live this life a little bit dangerously here.
Yes, we've done it.
Okay. Is there a boss? I don't think so, right? Alright.
No room.
Mission successful. Okay, I think that that is... That is very likely the last
No room.
Barrow that we need to do. There might be more. But let's see. I think that's probably the last of the holes. Because we've now gone 12 through 15, definitely. I'm fairly sure we hit 11. We definitely hit 10. So we should check 9. And we need 7, I guess. So I don't remember seeing 7.
No. I have too much. No.
Can't. No room.
No room. No. I have too. No. I have too much. No room. I have too much. No. I have too. No room.
Okay. Okay.
I have too much.
There isn't any room. No room.
Need to find some space. This is...
No, there isn't any room.
Okay. Is that it? I think that might actually be it. Okay, so that's it for this one. So, is Barrow 7 a thing? Give me a sec. Oh, is 7 one of the ones that's by the entrance? 7 is connected to 9 and 10. Okay. So if we can get to 10, we can get to 7. So 10 is connected to what? 10 is connected to 1 and 2. And 13 and 6. So I'm just going to go to a random one because none of these are connected to what I'm looking for. Okay, 1, 2. Let's go to 9. Just confirm that we have done it. 9 is this one. Okay, so this is 7. Okay, we did 7 already. So I think that's basically just confirmation that we've done everything, right? So 7 is not connected to basically anything else because it's one of the exteriors, and it's the exterior that's connected to both of the other exteriors. So, yeah, I think we're done. Let's see. Alright, let's pop out of here. Mission successful. We have cleared through the Barrows. And can now...
This item is weak. Worthless. Leave it. Leave it.
You know, it occurs to me that I don't have... Right, I don't have the actual skill.
Leave it. Leave it.
I was like, you know, I have a one-hander equipped, but I don't have a shield equipped.
This item's
And then I realized it's technically a two-hander right now.
This item's weak.
Okay.
This is good. No room. No room.
That is still a DPS loss.
Jump.
Okay, so where else? I guess we're going to continue through the Barrow Downs a little bit. We can go to the actual place now. Let's do caster save. Let's see. Which room? Sorry, I had a tab open. Did you see which Barrow you were talking about? Let's see. It was just in 7. Then this might be good. I just completed. Is it 12 that I just completed? I think it was 12 that I just completed. Or was it not? This is the last one that I did, right? One. Alright, that's fine. Very reasonable to check. Now I just have to remember how to get out of here. Which I definitely remember how to do. Okay. Right, I think 1 and 2 have access to the exterior. And is it just 11? I could portal, but I am supposed to be here anyway. I need to get I need to get to the exit. Oh, 7 was right there, wasn't it? Was that 7? No. Couldn't be. Is it 11? No, my beacon's in here. I thought 1 and 2 both had a thing just now, but I guess I'm wrong. Eight, 14, 15. Okay, there we go. We got there. We got there eventually. Okay. So. It occurs to me that I think I saved when I was outside, so I could have just reloaded to the save that was outside. But, you know, that's... You know, for a given definition of portal. Did I get that? I think I did. Let's see. We can get the telelocator done. And
Let's investigate.
There isn't any room. No room. I have no room.
on bottom. Okay, let's do stone soup. I hear it's good stuff.
Come in. Stone soup.
We're in the yellow. Do I actually? I'm gonna clear out some of the. I might actually clear out all the drawings.
We've done it.
Get that?
We should have a reason. There's the map. You were just seeing the future. Just seeing a few minutes into the future. This is a problem. Oh shit. Concerning. Are you poisoned? Don't. No, you're not poisoned. Let's see. We're not even close to ready to do the third main quest of Might and Magic 7, actually. Not even close. We gotta clear out this place, we gotta grab a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be a whole thing. Though I guess we are supposed to do quests as a priority, so there is that. I suppose. I suppose. Okay, we're just gonna send this down. So I just want to drop down and blow them up. We'll just do it.
I want some.
Is that the whole pack? Nope.
I'm hurt.
Look, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Let's go see if we can save. I mean, we could just save, because we literally have access to an inn right here, but don't worry about it. It's fine. We're saving under danger. And... popping down. We can invis in quite a few places now. Now that we've cleared out the first several swarms here. Okay, there is a boss right there. It is a puller.
Easy, slave.
Okay, boss is toast. This is venomous. Oh shit! Okay. Monsters are weakened, can no longer resurrect.
Yes, we've done it.
Wow. That was physical too. I was trying to preserve my my MP on my dragon for no real reason. We need to clear the whole thing. Because if we clear the whole thing, we can save in here freely. The guards and NPCs, because they're green, as long as I walk up to them to detect them, will get us to 100%. It used to be that they would not that it didn't work that way, but now it'll give you 100% if you just detect all the friendly friends. But you do have to actually, like, get close enough to detect them. Okay.
Who wants some?
There's a boss in here, right? Yeah, it's a really nice quality of life improvement. Can I get in the green so that I can just get my mana back? We'll see. It might work. I don't remember how I did it. Did I just use telekinesis or something from before the aggro point. Fuck. I might die here. We did not die here. We're in the green. Let's see. Save it up. Green again. My guess is that we just need to go detect everybody now. And let's see. Yeah, we're going to take advantage of the fact that we're at a place where we can sell and just go sell everything. We're not gonna try to loot all of this stuff with the current inventory we have. Let's see. Let's. No, we're gonna meander away from here. Let's go say hello to everybody around the map. See how close we are. Yeah, we haven't been to the west side at all. So we have a lot of friends over there. Okay, 91. $96. Okay, so are we just missing the guards in that other room? Probably. $97. So we're only at 99.
No room. No room.
We were only at 99%, and now we're at 100%. Okay. So we did not do the thing here. Let's save under caster save. Pop over here. Fill packs. And we'll do this. We'll do Dragonheart, then we'll do the Floodwater. No reason to bother with any of the recruits, I don't think. We'll use Spellweavers because we do still have a fairly small pool there. And from here, Dragon is worth it, but not yet. We'll have to wait 2 more turns. 2 more turns still. And in another turn we can do it. There we go. So they lose 10 gems. That drops them to 0. They also lose 1 recruit per turn. This is almost certainly going to just come down to tower. We don't have enough recruit income that it's going to matter, I don't think, so I should probably just... piddle away at the wall just to get rid of the thing. Very rude. I don't really have to care about that. I could do tower damage to both me and the opponent, which probably makes sense in this context. We don't need Berserker. I think I will use Discord. It also drops gem income, I think. -1 to all queries is kind of pointless. We will use Shatterer here. They're still in lethal range if they get the right cards. We're not going to use Power Burn. There's not really much reason to. I could use Berserker, but there's not a ton of reason to right now. Okay, they got the +9, so we're almost certainly not going to be doing anything to that. We're just waiting on the tower boosts. It's just going to come down to which one of us gets the tower boost we need first. And they got it first. There's not a huge amount
Come in, drink.
with these ones that like gives that much room for interesting strategy. Because you start out with such a huge wall that like you're not burning through the wall unless you get like dragon. You have the resources to basically do whatever you want. But like you need such a low tower to win that trying to get a resource victory is like very unreasonable. So I'm going to toss the big wall. We have access to switch now, so our goal is actually to just not do anything to boost our tower anymore. Or sorry, our wall anymore. We're just going to Dragon's Eye. And we can toss the goblins. And then once this gets really low, we just hit shift. We're not going to bother using Fire Ruby yet. Fire Ruby is pretty inefficient. So, tag the diamond. We need +13 to our tower now. We get rid of this. We're just going to sit on recruit income. I probably didn't need to do that. We need another +15. And now... Oh, this does damage to tower. We can do this first, just in case they get a shift or something. And then we Fire Ruby. And then we can Rock Launcher. And get to play again so that we get another card. A few more. And They have so many. They have so much income. They might actually be. They might actually be able to tag this. I don't know what they need. If it's 150, they can get it right here. Well, they can't if they toss their cards away. No, it's not 150. It's more than that. Doesn't matter. We got the empathy gem. All set. So save the game, and we can pop over to the armor
Best
shop.
armor money couldn't buy.
Jump.
Okay, so we have 4 of those things. I guess we might as well use them, but I think we're probably going to use those tomorrow. I'm
This
like,
item's weak.
I'm
This item-
fading fast.
We don't need it.
I think I'm probably
We don't need it. This
going
item-
to finish looting this area and then just crash. And then hopefully tomorrow I will be better rested and we can just have a more normal stream where I'm less loopy and don't crash. But we got,
Come
you know,
back soon.
Looking for something special?
3/4 of the time that we're supposed to get, you know, it's not terrible. We got most of a stream done. Something akin to what?
Worthless.
But yeah, if we do turn in,
Thank you for...
then we can.
Best armor money couldn't buy.
I didn't see you.
Goodbye. Come back soon.
Looking for something special?
Okay.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for the patronage. Now let's go invis up. Let's invis up again. Alright, we're gonna save this under caster save. I'm just gonna walk over here. Large round crystal.
This item's weak.
Random guess paid off. Okay. Saving the game under caster save. Let's go over here. We'll just start mass looting this section, and then we can Hopefully find some shinies. We got a really nice legendary effect for a cloak just now, which gives us our last legendary cloak slot.
There isn't any room.
But we need to rewrite it. And then tomorrow we will, I think the first thing that we'll do is use some of these pearls to clear out the items that they're associated with. And get ourselves the affixes that we want set up. I think that's what I'm going to want to do there. Let's see. You also need to grab
Too much.
There isn't any room. No room.
the
I have
quest
too much.
to clear this cavern, which I think grabbing the quest is actually going to
No room.
make
There isn't any room.
a group spawn. So we won't be able to just turn it in immediately. We need to do a few waves. But let's grab the quest so that I don't forget about it. But it looks like we've looted everything, question. We might have looted everything. I think we probably have. So I'm gonna grab the quest, which is in one of the back corridors. We haven't actually we haven't trained. We might actually die at 3 o'clock. We might die at 3. I know that we were getting weak just now, so we might have a death save at 3 o'clock. We'll just have to see. I'm not gonna prevent that, buddy. There we go. Is this... Yes. This is blacksmith plate. Blue barrel. Gizmos. Alright. So we've got... We just picked up Shared Life,
That will be useful.
which apparently I already had the spell, I just didn't realize. We have the Delicate Things place.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
So
We don't need it.
the bulk of the stuff that we just
This
picked
item.
up is in here.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
And anything of particular shiny
We
value.
don't need it.
It does not look like it, no.
We don't need it.
Looks like we're sitting on boring stuff, unfortunately. Was that another... No, that's the large round crystal. So we might as well just turn that quest in and call it a day. Where's my thing to talk to our friend? Did I drink from the Regna fountain? I don't think I did. So I'll need to use the submarine to get there again, I guess. It's not a huge deal. Okay. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Am I blind? Shit. Okay. I forgot that I was just dicking around in my inventory, which means that I moved to an inventory that can't It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure streaming for you today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Yes, I am actually going to end here. And next time we will finish up the like tunnels to Nione and all that kind of stuff. We might even do the I think we'll do the tunnel to the Land of the Giants as well, just for shits and giggles. We'll just like plow through all of that. We should probably do the quests here before we go too far, though, because it is there's a lot of quest EXP that can be obtained by just doing that. So we might actually even just do that first, is just clear through all these. That'll also give us a huge amount of inventory space to play with. Let's probably do that. So tomorrow we will be going and getting about, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 more chests in our base, something like that. We can deposit all the rest of our artifacts in there. We can put all of our things in one of the bookcases up there, get all that good jazz. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to stream for you today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow when we will be doing a full-length stream, barring anything going catastrophically wrong. But it works.